Grandpa Oompa and Ollie are sitting in the garden. The light is perfect, low and glowing, probably a late afternoon or evening. Dragonflies are in the air.
Get away! Get away! Don't touch me! It tickles!
It's okay, sweetheart. She's friendly. She won't hurt. She wants to say hello. Oh, she's tired. She wants to land. Put your hand out.
Oompa, are you sure? It tickles! It tickles! He's sticking to me!
Quiet. Hold still. Don't move. He needs to rest. Recharge his batteries. It takes a lot of energy to come from another world to ours.
What? Where does he come from, Oompa?
Where? Now that's a question. We have some time, sweetheart. Come here, Ollie dear. Hold my hand, and I'll tell you of the time he comes from. It was long, 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 so long ago.
Scene 1. At Rise, a bright sunny morning, and Amanda's working in an enclosed patio garden with lots of flowers and statuary. Ostensibly, he is in the middle of getting ready for work. Though his shirt is undone, he's wearing dress pants and shoes and has clippers in his hand. He is cutting flowers for his wife when a snake surprises him laying before him in his garden, as though it is his customary pose and place. Does Snake think that he is a cat?
Damn, Snake! How in the name of Kalamazoo did this creature get in here? A snake in my garden? My perfect garden? That fence, I fear, is not paying its rent. Wait right there, you slimy creature, you.
Kind sir, on this fine morning, isn't it a fine morning? I beg you, please. I have news. Please stop and think. That's what I'm here for. I hear you very well, it's true. A fine morning, too.
Yes, of course. Fine morning. And what is this the sunrise brings? A snake is talking, wants to tell me things? Do that again. I dare you. Speak to me. Prove I'm not at the zoo. Yes, I dare you. Really, I do. Speak again, or else the shovel is sharp and ready to aim for you, your head, and chop.
Okay, rather than take the point you make, what if instead I pontificate? How's that, my friend? And why the flowers in your hand?
Again you speak. First you are here in a space not your own, and then you claim to bring the word. Forgive me, this is all absurd.
And it's Friday, too. You know what that means. Yes, sir, you absolutely do.
What is this nonsense? Of course I know it's Friday. Today I pay the rent. Tonight maybe we catch a show. Of course the stars will have to wait, as they will leave me spent. What is any of this to do with you? The shovel is plenty sharp, and I will use it too.
With me, nothing. It has nothing to do with me. But have you spoken with your wife?
Me? You're asking me? You, a snake, are asking my wife's husband, me, if I have spoken with she? She would be my wife. Now say your last words, and then let me remove that fork curled in your mouth.
I am only here for you. My only concern is you. You see, I sense your wife is unhappy, and that would be with you. She walks and walks and walks, and then she walks still more. When you arrive home from work, where is she then? She's walking, sir, most days now. She is returning, but who knows? Times change.
For your information, I think I've made this clear. My wife's husband is me, just me. You see anyone else? You're not even here. I mean, this moment. I will not even see you through. There will be two.
He shakes the shovel, demonstrating the two pieces he's threatening to make of the snake.
Nor will I remember, just a figment of my groggy early morning mind. Like a falling star, except annoying, like a star could never be. Just show up with some fancy hiss. You taught me. Who taught you manners?
Now, remember it's Friday. Let's speak of your plans. The reason I lay before you in your garden this morning, just to remind you kindly, your wife, she is leaving. If slowly and one day, sooner rather than later, she may be gone. The reason for my garden wriggle is not a riddle. So why do you act surprised?
Spacesuit Man jumps back, almost like he's been bitten. He knows it is true, and his shock conceals anger.
Get out! Get out! Leave my garden before I make flowers of you. It's a slow process, as I'm sure you know.
Don't decapitate the messenger. My tongue will still bite with or without your strike. My truth might be untrue, except the evidence sleeps with you. Or she used to. Does she still at this moment too?
Get out, you serpent beast. You lie like a forked tongue. Why do I listen to you? Damn snake! Where are you, slippery beast? Show yourself, coward!
Throws the garden shovel down in a fit. Snake has vanished, leaving Spacesuit Man vexed as he exits the garden and enters the kitchen, repressing his rage into a dark and worried effect. His brow is furrowed. He's in a fit of emotion resulting from the message of the snake. But what can it mean? Can it even be real? His wife has entered the kitchen almost simultaneously, warily, disinterestedly, far, far from away from the world, even or especially with her husband, it seems.
Good morning, honey. Here's some flowers from the garden. I'm in a bit of a rush. I must have overslept. Did you sleep well?
What? Oh, yes, I guess I did hear. I did, in fact. Had the most amazing dream. Something about a magical creature, like a snake, but it talked.
Oh, you can tell me all about it tonight when I get home. We'll talk. Oh, well, gotta run. Bye.
Blows her a kiss. She does not look at him as he backs out the door, clearly perplexed. She does not respond as he departs. She pours a cup of coffee and she sighs, bored, depressed, and confused. What day is it? Then, half-heartedly, as he is almost out of earshot,
Don't forget, is it Friday? We have the movies, if you still want to. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
scene ends as she gets up to add water to the flowers her husband has placed in the jar, not seeming to notice the flowers themselves. Scene 2, drifting along peacefully in thought, Spacesuit Man finds himself wondering, did I sleep? Gradually he opens his eyes, reluctantly retreating from his imagined nap. First, he notices the stars. His jaw drops. He wonders, in the daytime? He spies a spear so magical he feels weightless. Then he recalls his wife, and his face grows heavy, his eyes obscured by tears. At last, his field of view narrows to his surroundings, and he sees nothing, feels nothing, even resting on a bench in a park across from his office. Last night's dinner has left his tummy still upset.
Oh, what was that green crustáceo in that tube last night? Seems it's left my tummy sour. Astronaut food. Or is it the gravity? Perhaps I'm just missing my weight. Oh, how I miss a decent burrito. Space, the future is still not here, it seems. Speaking of here, what's that? Ouch, who's there? What was that? Hello? Oh, it's you, Mr. Bear. Should have known it was you. Always leaning on me with your heavy paws like a ballast. Can you ever let go of me with your claws? What do you want this time? Seems your only virtue is to rhyme.
Oh, you know me. I don't want anything. I don't need anything. I'm just here for the ride. I saw you were napping, and you take me everywhere. Speaking of which, aren't you supposed to be somewhere?
Oh, Bear, you don't even care. You show up and don't even ask how I am.
Oh, okay. How are you? But before we forget, don't we have some place to be? That meeting this afternoon, are you ready? It's Friday, too. Will you have to work late? You know me. I'm just here to help. Give you a push. Help you with your load.
Help me? Is that what you call it? You are my load. You lean on me, load me up, remind me, tag along and you care not a whit about me. You're just along for the ride. You let me carry you everywhere. You don't ask, you don't help, you don't say thanks. You just worry me along. Fine dancing bear you are. You are not what I was promised.
Complaining, complaining, complaining. I don't see anybody listening, and you're not getting anywhere either. See?
Thanks for not asking. Not. I don't feel well. Something I ate last night. You ever had green gazpacho?
Nah, don't go talking food with me. You know I have more than enough to keep me sated. I worry about your work. That's a worry. Or your family. How are they? Plenty of worry there, I would guess. Your wife? Are you guys arguing? The light going low? Happens a lot. You're not my only case, or maybe you're just catching a cold. Sounds like your throat is scratchy. Lots going around.
Shush. Will you give me some peace? Here I drift along, minding my own business, trying to think about nothing, or at least happy thoughts. And then along you come, just like every other time. I'm trying to find my mind, and you remind me of each and everything that could cause it. And with you, it's all I find. Fine friend, you call yourself a dancing bear?
Friend? Hey, I dance because I got no worries. Just here to remind you of yours. Hey, get out of here. Quit buzzing around me. You know I hate dragons. Dragonflies are close enough. Go buzz around someone your own size.
Oh, thanks for that.
His spacesuit man is speaking to an orange and violet colored, fluttering, shimmering magic. It is a dragonfly, naturally.
Oh, thanks for that. You have the touch. Nothing I can say will make the bear go away. Until along you come, the world turns right side up.
Oh, right side, wrong side. I don't know anything but the blind side when I take the wind for a ride. Close my eyes and here I am. Oh, I think I have something for you, but surely I cannot know whatever it might be.
Past experience. Past experience tells me I should stop and think. You see, my tummy is on the blink. What was it my wife said to me? Oh, breakfast at Tiffany's. Is that tonight on Friday too? Why, yes it is. Thank you, Dragonfly, but oh, whatever will I do? Will she even go?
Breakfast is important. Nectar makes the day.
Profound. I am found. I'm riding on the wings of a dragon, even if it is a fly. Fly is good. Perhaps some lemon water, then a date with my wife. Oh, and did you say Audrey Hepburn? Oh, Dragonfly, you take Dancing Bear's worries far away. I have no need for them today, as NPR has paid our way to see Audrey with my wife in a cinematic way.
Your carriage awaits.
Thank you. I think we'll walk. Though if you could, please, please, would you stalk my dancing bear far into the wood? Take my worries too. He left them with me, as is his way. Return them to bear kindly, please. He's powerless with you. Your wings, my worries. Now, how light they weigh.
Scene ends with Dragonfly buzzing away. Scene 3. Later that evening, Spacesuit Man walking home after the movie with his wife, stepping lightly.
Darling, you know what my favorite line is? No, wait. My favorite is that her name is Holly Golightly. That's my favorite. My all-time favorite. But when she says Audrey, I mean, it's Holly says it in the movies. You know what I mean? It makes me dizzy. That's reading dreams. That's what she started walking down the road. Every day she walked a little farther, a mile and come home, 2 miles and come home. One day she just kept on. It makes me feel almost like I could float away with that line. Sometime, somehow, I feel lighter, dreaming with you. And honey, I don't think Green Gazpacio agrees with me.
Yes, dear. So you said.
Scene ends. Scene 4. Later that night, a creature, half toad, half snake, with scales and snake most beguiling, baritone voice. The snake is aroused by the warmth of the fire in the garden as wife has lit its flame, and now rests beneath the stars, warming herself by the embers.
The fire's warm. Thank you for that.
Can't sleep. That dream again. So real. Am I dreaming? Or is it my mind gone wild? What am I thinking? This cannot be. What do I see? Is that a snake? Is that a snake in our garden got over the wall? Is that a snake I'm talking to? Tell me you're not. No, please don't even talk.
She gradually recovers from her recoiled stance and leans in tightly to inspect.
What even are you? A serpent? Here am I, your rendezvous. My mind's in complete disturbance. Where is my mind?
Thank you again for the fire, my dear. Whatever it is that is in your mind, it's fine, I'm sure. Such a clear night. You can see forever and beyond. The stars help you unwind, find companionship with your mind. It will be fine. As the stars are above, so is your mind fine, my love.
My love. Bite your tongue. I'm a lady. And you're a snake, you know, with the head of a toad, with the eyes of a. Oh my. I don't want to say, I shouldn't say really, but your eyes, they're so really. Yes, that's the long and short of it. It's true. You're a snake, no doubt. No matter what I do, it's settled. Also, serpent beast, I'm most certainly not your love.
A figure of speech, my dear. But fine, have it your way. I can be many things. And please, I am a snake. You must call me Snake. All of my friends do. All in time, you were saying you don't know where your mind is. You don't know what is in your mind, these thoughts and dreams.
Yes, surely I'm mad. Unless there be any doubt, I'm telling this to a snake, to a serpent coiled at my feet. I don't belong here. I can't be of this time in this place with this damn husband.
Now, dear, he seems nice enough. I mean, all husbands have their rough edges. Some hide them behind a wall, almost like they're wearing a helmet, too, so it would seem.
Oh, I don't know. He's a really decent man. I just can't get through to him. It's like he's somewhere else. No matter where I be, he's not there all the time. Is that normal? We're alike enough. We used to love doing things together. And he would talk tongue and I would listen. But now, I don't know what happened. Either he quit talking or I quit listening. And now there's no light. I need more light. The stars, you say? You keep mentioning the stars? Did my husband send you?
I can swear on my life, no, he did not. I am quite certain of that. I don't think he even likes snakes. Least, that's the word on the ground.
Because all my husband thinks about, all he can talk about is space. He's obsessed with the stars, how far away they are, how magical they are, how they sparkle, the patterns they make, most of all, how they came to be, who made them. He's crazy about the stars. More facts than stars, it seems.
Don't you like the stars?
Sure, but I don't really study them. I just like the calm and quiet, like tonight. It's beautiful, like a dream, but it's real. All these stars looking at us. Look at them. I like to live somewhere where there's no light so we could just see the Milky Way, even be the Milky Way.
Well, why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Live somewhere where the skies are dark and the stars are bright.
Remember my husband? He wouldn't want to move. We live here, well, it seems like forever. It's forever.
He casts a long shadow. Maybe move or nudge him that way. Nudge him your way. To the light?
Well, I'm trying. Can you keep a secret?
How's that?
Well, it's been a long time coming, but I don't make his favorite meals anymore. I quit helping him with his clothes. His taste is awful. And sometimes I'm not even home when he came home from work. I used to meet him at the door. It's on purpose, I suppose. Though I don't mean it. I just don't feel it. We've lost our purpose, I fear. That's what scares me the most, that we're lost. I've tried everything, but he just keeps loving me and it hurts. It's too much. I hate it when he loves me so much.
It's going to be okay. He seems very understanding.
Oh, he is. Truly, he is. But he is so old. I thought he would stay younger, like me. But the older I got, the older he gets. Or the other way around. I don't care. I just wanted to stop.
Well, at least he loves you.
That just makes it harder on me, though. When somebody loves you too much, loving them back starts to feel like an obligation, like a job even. I tell you, I'm crazy. Here I am, alone in the dark of the night, searching for a sign. And talking to a snake. I rest my case. I am crazy. See?
You're not crazy to me. I see all kinds from my lie. You may have lost your paddle, but it's allowed to seek your own life.
Thank you for saying that. My bewitched serpent. Strange to call you dear. Those eyes, though. But about my derangement, another prong to my argument, I put arsenic in his soup again tonight. It's the third time this week, before the movie even. The worst. Me, I am the worst.
I mentioned a nudge, not a sledge. We were speaking of a wee nudge, not poison. Remind me, which one of us is the snake? Okay, I am sorry. It's reflex, my bite. But you took me by surprise. And snakes don't like surprises. I'm afraid it's true.
I know, but I am out of my mind. I just want to be alone. This was just last night. I am mad.
You don't really want him to die, though, do you?
Well, how else can I be free? Oh, it's no use. He is immune to my frailty. He complains of an upset stomach on the way home from this show, and then he retired early to bed. Just an ordinary day in our marriage. At least now, leaves me to sit up late watching the stars. Oh, look, a falling star. Did you see it?
Yes, I surely did. Things could be worse. Did you make a wish?
Yes, I always do. I always make the same wish.
May I ask, what is your wish?
I think I told you quite enough.
What if I told you I can grant wishes? Why I asked. Not to be creepy.
You do? How do you do that? Like, I'm going to believe you. You're a snake.
So you're convinced?
You got me. I knew before the words came out of my mouth.
Well, do you want to be a star? Be known through all the world?
No, how can I wish to be a star? I can't even dream right. Oh, I get a snakes. Sorry, I just want to be free, unencumbered, swirling and dancing, making people happy. Yes, if I could just put a little light in people's lives, just a little happiness, that would make me glad, so very glad.
Would you like to live forever, beyond all imagination, from before we remember to long after we are forgotten? You would live, your light could shine, all that time through all the world, no poverty of days for you. I could give you endless days. Would you like that?
That sounds nice enough. But my mother taught me anything sounds too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true.
She was wise, to be sure. I have special powers, though, only for you if you choose. Think about it. We can talk tomorrow, maybe?
Sure, tomorrow. I I don't even believe we're talking today, but yeah, sure. Tomorrow we can too. Again, I don't believe I'm saying this right now. I usually walk in the morning, and if I were to hear a snake talk to me while I walk, okay, I will listen. Until then, I'm either crazy or dreaming. Leave it as that. Say goodnight. Promise though, do not return here to our garden, please. Never, I insist. It's too dangerous. If my husband sees you, I don't know what he would do. He doesn't like creatures in the garden, certainly not snakes.
Fair enough. Don't worry about me, though. We shall see what tomorrow brings. And the falling stars.
Scene ends with a dark night, the stars, and one falling. Scene 5, the next morning in the kitchen.
Good morning, honey. Coffee's on. The flowers from yesterday look better than fresh. Nice to sleep in. Did you sleep well?
Yes, dear, I did, in fact. Had the most amazing dream. Something about a magical creature, a snake, maybe a serpent, but they talk.
How odd. 2 nights in a row. Could be an omen. Probably is. Maybe I should shave. Wasn't the movie? No, couldn't be that. Not Tiffany's. You never mentioned. Was your stomach upset too? That can affect dreams. No, then I'm going to shave. Back in a bit.
Blows her a kiss. She tries to a kiss back. He leaves. She sighs, puzzled, worried, and intrigued. Both?
Well, let's take a walk, see what we see.
As she leaves the house, a dragonfly buzzes through the yard and follows her down the block. She walks, unaware of her companion close behind. She continues talking to herself, not noticing the buzzing.
What can I do? He doesn't even know me. We've tried to talk, but it's either work or the garden or the darn stars. And what was that about shaving? He never shaves. He hardly has a beard. Work all day, head in the stars all night. At least he likes movies. We can start there. What old movie should we see next? Maybe Alien. A fantasy about serpents and being lost in space, huh?
Yes, the alien. He would like that. He would.
The idea gives her energy. There's also a buzzing. She stops abruptly, puzzled, looks around, sees nothing.
I really must be losing it. Last night, a dream about the snake. Oh my. This morning, voices? Did I spill some arsenic?
Oh, no, you did not. It's true, though. Less arsenic, the better.
Whatever is that voice, that sound, who is there? Is it in my mind?
Dragonfly lands on her shoulder.
He does love you. He's just confused. You are confused. He is confused. Stars are crossed sometimes. He cares for you, and you don't really want to hurt him, else he'd be dead already. You just want to be yourself. He would like that too, I'm sure.
Who are you and how you talk?
How do you dream?
What do you mean?
You talked in your dream with well, there's no slinking away from the truth. That snake you were talking to last night?
Are you spying on me?
No, never. You've heard of grapevines and the new one going viral? We even have dark matter. Nature keeps up with the buzz.
Oh, okay, then what did we say? What did we talk about?
He promised he could make you a star. He promised you life beyond mortal life, a supernatural life, immortality even. But did he mention the price? Oh, one other thing, my lady. You seem taken by his eyes.
So it was not a dream? I thought it must be a dream. I hope it was a dream. I really did. At least I think I did. Do I know what I want?
Matters not if it was a dream. Fact was, it is the snake. And for some reason, he has chosen you. Now, he would hiss if I called you victim. Even I hate to bring bad news. Yet, I fear this is just what you are.
Snake enters.
Yes, I would hiss, and I will keep hissing. Leave this lady alone. Stop poisoning her ears. We had a wonderful conversation about life and death and dreams under the stars. We saw a falling star. Enough with your victim talk. You're a dragonfly. What could you know of the dark, the night? You're nothing to me or to anyone, just a hollow piece of cellophane from the past, spinning randomly hither and yon for a few brief minutes, and then you die. Ha! Leave us be.
Perhaps you protest too much, yet you are a slippery creature, no doubt. A clever snake. Imagine that, aren't they all? My friend, I urge you, beware this wriggling creature into your life. Has no honest intentions, I swear.
There you sit in her ear and you whisper. How can I defend myself with you in her hair? Come down here, make your case to me fair.
That does not seem fair. I am staying up here just in case.
How you talk. Fair enough. What's your business with the missus, my friend?
A friend? I trust there's a comma there. Hard between Mrs. and friend, I mean. I think it matters, you know. Your hisses last night, did they really happen?
Lady, I'm sure he means me. I'm your friend now, am I? I'm the one who won't trust you enough to sit close, to be near you on the ground, lower than I have ever been, where one flies with such beautiful wings would never be found.
Well, my friend-to-be, then humor me, please. Ask if the lady's seen a falling star last night, perhaps from her garden while dreaming of a snake. Said snake, whether dreaming or scheming, recalls exactly that. Such a sight.
A falling star. Well, there are falling stars all the time. And for the record, I saw the star, not you.
Seldom is the night time for me to be gazing. Too cold when I need warm, not freezing. Last night the fire in the garden, it waked me. Imagine that, a falling star, a fire in the garden, and the lady claims she was not there. Too bad. She was very nice. I recall talking with her about a falling star. It was paradise. I cannot forget, even if she wants. You see, no one talks to me, least of all the ladies. Something about a worm and an apple, a story embellished from long, long ago. Somehow it took.
How sweet you talk. It all sounds very nice. Too bad my wings fly neither in flame nor at night.
I wish you would come down here with me on my level. I make no promises, but if the lady can trust me, surely you with the wing could do a rethinking.
Well, I still trust my lady over you, but you seem nice enough. If you say you were there, I have no quarrel or care. Perhaps I'll fly down closer. There, on the ground, just for a moment. I am nervous by nature.
Nature, you say? Yes, nature is what we're talking about.
Looks at wife, wife looks at dragonfly, dragonfly nervously skitters.
Hey, I may remember now. I thought I had dreamed Even this morning, I mentioned to my husband how real it all seemed.
Dragonfly flutters lower to rest on the rock by the snake. Snake is nonchalant, which wife attempts to mirror.
You say you're there. It's true. I don't really care.
It is all well. I remember what I choose. And today I will not forget. I choose you.
Snake strikes and takes and eats the dragonfly in a single bite.
How could you, you monster? I trusted you. We trusted you. How could you?
Nature, my dear. We all have a nature. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Yum. A very fine, tasty creature.
Scene ends with wife running away, presumably home. Back at home, scene 6, in the garden. Spacesuit Man has remained slumped in the dumps, stomach churning, ruminating over his wife and her talk of the snake. What could it mean? He is seated on a bench in the garden when his wife comes running hysterically.
Oh, darling. My darling, I am so foolish. I made a mistake. I made friends with the snake. I don't know what to do. He ate my friend Dragonfly, swallowed him whole. Oh, what do I do? There's nothing for me. We must go before he finds us here.
Slow down, my dear. Nothing to fear. No snake is here. The what I hear has me in a grip so strong I cannot break it away. A snake, you say? Not dragonfly, too. Make it stop. My dear, when I sleep, are there things that I talk? I know these creatures from your walk.
The snake, the ugly beast, you too? And wait, does he speak? Your dragonfly does the same for you? I am a fool. My mind is his, now deceived. He is dead. I weep.
Yes, dear, please come here. I will hold you close, that he may not encroach. This snake last night, the same snake, if I'm right, he came to me, made me promise not to disclose his warning. His message broke my heart, that we might come apart. Claimed your want of something else. Felt it take away my pulse, why I now sit here alone and pine for you. Last night, Snake left me very sad and blue.
Their embrace, a loving hug, lasts a few moments longer, stronger and more genuine than any caress they have shared in a long time. Wife is still sobbing silently when a voice familiar to the spacesuit man is heard.
For the first time in a very long time in my life, I ask for your forgiveness. I've eavesdropped on you and your wife. Say no more. I know these creatures. The dragonfly may not be my friend still. He deserves better. Such an ignominious end. He meant well as a bug you can trust, though for me it was mostly disgust. Still, Snake, when he speaks, is only hunting that which he seeks, the gift of your lives, which I fear he will have if he survives.
Oh no, it is my fault. I wanted to walk, to find him again, so beguiling his talk.
No, honey, it's not you. It's me. I could have killed him, yet he talked me down for my whim. Yes, beguiling he is, dear. If we listen again, we may disappear. Whatever shall we do?
Not to worry either you two. Time is on our side. The snake's talk is filled with pride, yet he's stuck on the ground. A night he makes not a sound. Meanwhile, it seems you two have been found.
Spare us the riddle. It's true. My tummies make peace with its flurries. Still, you know all our worries. Do something, hurry. He knows this garden. He's heard all our stories. Right now, he's conniving. We stand and fiddle.
First, allow me to share. Snake and I have been in this state for a long, long time. Mortal foes, longer than either of us care. Though my time may have come, if this be my fate to which I succumb, this is my fare. Trust me now, please, and hurry. He may have already arrived as we speak, for your garden has no place for keys. Here's my plan. If he seeks you out first, pick up the shovel, sir, keep it in hand. And you, my missus, my pleasure to meet, where is the arsenic of which you speak? If we wait patiently, perhaps you, ma'am, might make him a drink. Appeal with your charms to light his desires. Offer your cup before he can think.
Bear, you have me confused inside and out. What makes you think I can overcome my own doubt? If he senses our scheme, his forked tongue may end in my scream.
This is your chance. Just give him the drink. It's over in a blink, and you'll wake from your trance.
My darling bear, and you too, my darling dear, and you too, Mr. Bear. If she is to carry all of the weight, what about me? Am I not her first mate?
Wife smiles affectionately at the spacesuit man's chivalry. Bear shrugs and smiles with a wink.
Each of us plays a part. The potion won't harm him. It would just steal his smart. Make him slow so your shovel can take him apart.
Kill him, all right?
Listen to you both. First, you all scared for your life, yet my plan you do loathe. This is your chance to be man and wife.
Spacesuit man and wife squeeze each other's hands with a mix of excitement and fear, and seems to find a rekindling of their feelings for each other.
Are you reverting to form, my almost friend? The weight of my worries has never been your concern. It is the same today, except you have a plan, one that involves nothing of you, just us as your pawns.
Now, don't worry or doubt. Like it or not, we are in this together. Snake will not die. He might sleep. He might be in two pieces. But I will not lie. My magic alone is all that can vanquish the snake. Trust me on this and make no mistake.
Further nervous, affectionate glances between wife and spacesuit man.
I will follow your lead. Do you agree? Anything at all you might need?
Somehow this plan should begin with me. Says my mind with what's lost. Now tells me agree.
All righty then. To our places, my friends. Daylight is waiting to find how this ends.
Spacesuit man retrieves the shovel and hides in a corner of the garden. Wife goes in the house to mix a pitcher of lemonade. Dancing bear disappears. In the quiet that remains, Snake enters as wife returns to garden with the lemonade and several glasses.
Hello there, my friend. We did not get to say our goodbyes yesterday in the end.
Dare you speak of goodbye? Did you say goodbye to Dragonfly?
Nature gets what nature wants. No sense in nattering on with your taunts. The bugs buzzing annoyed, though my palate enjoyed. Surely a pleasant contrast to your green gazpacho repast. Planning a party, are we?
Just a few friends, which I do not need to remind wouldn't include you, least anymore.
Remember your dreams of finding your light? What happened, my lady, your plight?
Leave me be. Can't you see? This drink is for a party. Unless you're thirsty?
Well, I normally wouldn't go for a treat, but from you the offer is very sweet. Of course, I would love one if you could please place the glass low on the ground.
Wife fills the glass, places it on the ground, keeping her distance from the snake. Her hands are shaking.
My dear, why so nervous? It's just me at your service. After you, my dear, and thanks for your offer.
Wife pours a glass for herself, shrugging her shoulders to Snake in answers to his thanks. She lifts the glass in a toast and pretends to take a drink. Snake tentatively takes a sip, and then sips the glass down and smacks his lips.
Snake is thirsty? Drink up. Would you have more?
No, I'll wait for you. It's only polite. When are your friends coming by?
After you're gone, I pray.
Snake hisses and begins to coil and spasm violently.
Whatever is wrong, are you mad? You won't stay long.
What is in this glass? False sweets from the one I called my friend? Tell me how to make this pass before you meet your end.
Snake moves awkwardly and slowly. He acts drunk and seems in pain as he slithers in the direction of the wife. She backs up nervously. Spacesuit Man emerges from the shadows behind the snake with the shovel raised over his head before striking Snake violently and missing.
I should have known you'd laid a trap for me. Tempt me from my throne, you two, a conspiracy.
There's a skirmish as Spacesuit Man attempts to strike Snake again, but misses again. Wife jumps away as Bear enters.
Snake, stop your crawl. Right there, evil enemy. Go away. Leave my friends with me. How about I help you? How about I throw you far away from you?
Bear seizes Snake by the tail and spins him around his head, accelerating before releasing and sending the snake flying off far in the distance out of view. Bear collapses on the ground while Wife and Spacesuit Man watches Snake's humble launch. Before they can worry Snake might come back, they notice Bear in pain on the ground. He is ruefully rubbing his paw. Snake bit Dancing Bear before he did disappear.
Bear, my bear, are you okay?
Oh, Bear, I hardly know you. Now you saved me. You've saved us. Oh, Bear, you must pull through.
Oh, don't worry about me, either of you. My skills are declining, it's true. Though this day's been coming since the first breath I drew. It's getting late and the dark is my cue.
You can't leave us two, my husband and me. He will still have me. You've saved us from more than that evil creature. You have saved us from ourselves. Our cleverness, not our best feature.
Spacesuit Man gazes longingly at Wife as she speaks. He is in a fog, though, even as the twilight surrounds them.
What is it you could mean? This day's been coming. If it's true, we must part. Hear our king. No, we'll save you. It is our thanks for the we you've helped us renew.
My special friends, I've known few like you. I'll miss you, it's true. I'll be watching above over all and all the time over. My place is chosen, preserved for me. Watch the night sky each evening, you'll see. Here I am, but a bear, a lonely mischief, most misunderstood. Soon I'll be stars showing the way. I'll go above, there in the night, to find and share the light.
If my husband forbears, let me speak truly to you of this light. It's what I search, a chimera to me. I have been weak. Your embrace made it clear. Let me see. Let me go with you, closer to the light I seek. Thank you, husband. Your understanding and giving me leave has given me life.
I hear you clearly. See you brightly in the garden glowing, as if you're the stars. This your wish, to be free? If this is my gift, verily it is only reflecting the happiness you give me. I am happy, very happy indeed. I do not understand all we contemplate here in our garden. We thought perfect, even now where this serpent met fate. What a snake, Dancing Bear.
Snake is of the earth and as far as you can see. All his domain, his destiny to walk without legs, to fly without wings, to writhe through life unending. Here Snake remains.
And you will go to a place promised from the start? The stars, you say?
It is true. I am of the stars. To the stars I return. You will call me Big Bear. Has been my training to be Ursa Major, watching over all time, all creation, all life that will be. Now and forever this light, the light I will be. May it be true.
Wife and Spacesuit Man exchange fascinated looks mixed with desire and intrigue and fear, too. Spacesuit Man frowns thoughtfully.
So you are going away? Leave me to stay? My wife, she too is leaving. Seems I should be grieving. Might you indulge me a thought? My wish, I submit, is to be your escort. Dragonfly is gone. Sadly, it's true. No one left but creepy snake. And me? My garden will be fine alone. All my seeds sown. Let me come too with Big Bear and who or what light will be wife.
Wife has been listening excitedly and now glows eagerly, interestingly.
Not for me to say. If I might suggest, perhaps a light could show true north. She might contain the pole star. She could be Little Bear to me. Dancing bear turned Big Bear. Name's Little Bear. My dear, together we might change the night. Could you shine to that? Just a thought.
Is it a quiet light? You call it true north? I fancy on earth, the light of a star is what I long for. My fortune is found. I can't conceal myself. I vow to you both, my light will never hide and always will guide all the earthbound. As my husband forbears, thank you, my dear, allow me to speak for his part. Seems his curiosity and keen for things I can't understand make him a seeker too, a hunter of sorts. Is there a light like that?
It can be settled as you wish. A hunter he shall be. Spacesuit man, seems you've prepared for this role as long as the time has been ago. We shall call you Orion. Together we three shall be. Even more you will see, illuminating night and all life by our light. Come with me, both of you now. Time is short. Evening is here.
Spacesuit man looks at wife, then at Dancing Bear, considers them both back and forth with a sense of fear and awe, and also destiny.
Dancing Bear, how many times I asked? I should have known you carry my worries at last. And my dear, your search now walked to its end. You won't come back. For me, my garden bids me tend unawares. My time at an end becomes our friend. You read our dreams of words we dare not speak, to search your skies at night like the Romans and the Greeks. You knew our minds, found the words here in our hearts, that we might be together. Go with you among the stars, where always the love we make, the light will know it's ours.
The scene ends with Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, and Orion constellations circling overhead, and crickets, coyotes howling in the darkness of the night. Final scene. It's late afternoon. The light remains perfect, low and glowing. A perfect afternoon, quiet. The dragonflies are gone.
Where are the stars now? Where did they go?
Where did the dragonflies go?
No fair. I asked you first.
The stars are always here. They're here right now. As we speak, we're blinded by the day. Perhaps the dragonfly is here now too, though it's not time for them right now or for us to see them.
When is it time? When is it the right time?
Perhaps we'll see soon enough.
But when, Oompa?
If you can stay up, maybe tonight we'll see the stars. And tomorrow, keep your eyes open for dragonflies. They are everywhere. Sometimes we don't see what's right in front of us, just like the light, just like the stars at lunch. Now grab your mask. Let's go check on dinner.
Not until you put on your helmet again.
She hands a big, bulky helmet of her own design to Grandpa. As she picks it up and carries it to Grandpa, a dragonfly flies out.
Look, a dragonfly! Put it on!
Oompa puts helmet on.
Why, yes, it is a dragonfly. It is, Holly dear. You're keeping your eyes out.
You look like a spacesuit man, Oompa. Now you can show me the stars tonight.
You are my star, little one. Take me home.
The end. Now, before I hand it over to Ilana, I'd like the cast to introduce themselves and their character.
Hi, I'm Marissa Chin. I played Oompa.
Hi, I'm Shayla Ferrero, and I played Ollie.
Hello, I'm Lorraine Taylor, and I played Spacesuit Man.
Hi, I'm Annalise Wisdom, and I played Snake.
I am Susan Xu. I played wife.
Hi, I'm Will Broyles, and I played Dancing Bear.
Hello, Amy Bjorklund, and I played Dragonfly.
You guys all did a very, very fantastic, wonderful job. Ilana, could you please inform everyone what's happening next?
Yes, that was If It's Any Constellation by Jim Arthur. Now we're going to go to Callus and Monroe by Armando Robles.